What is up, guys? Steve here. Welcome back to my channel. So today's gonna be a little bit different. I'm gonna give you a little bit of past with my Turo experience. A little bit of past, a little bit of history. My history, what I've gone through, and why I'm at where I'm at with everything I've got going on right now. So right now, you guys currently know that I'm at 7 cars, right? I'm 7 cars here in Arizona market, and it is currently doing very well. I've been showing this, and I started the channel as soon as I started my fleet out here in Arizona, and it's been doing very well. February started taking off pretty good. Started off with the 1 car and then just started boosting it up. And I will show you, and I have shown you, but I will continue to show you the progress that we've made. So it's up to 7 cars, which actually is technically 6 because the Jeep right here was listed, but now it's basically gonna be our personal car. I'm probably gonna do a build on that and maybe do another channel just with that, strictly off-road stuff. Might be kind of fun, try it out, see what happens. But basically, I wanted to jump in here and show you guys exactly what it is that I've done in the past and why I'm doing what I'm doing right now, and basically help you guys out to not make the same mistakes that I did. We did very well in California, but honestly, it was just time to take things into my own hands, branch off and do my own thing. But I wanted to jump in here and show you a little bit of what we've seen in the past as far as earnings and what's doable, what's possible. And this is during COVID, pre-COVID, and obviously you guys are seeing post-COVID with my own fleet because I'm trying not to get too much intertwined between past fleet and present fleet. So let's jump into this. I'll show you a screen recording. Like I said, if you guys ever need any help, by all means, check the link below. I will have ways to get in there. It's in the description. The link will be how to get a hold of me and basically help boost anything you guys need. Let's jump in here. If you guys haven't yet, like, subscribe, do all that stuff, yada, yada. But let's start screen recording now. Okay, so now we are recording. Well, let's go all the way over here. And this is, yes, this is an actual, there you go. Cars, come on, there you go. There's cars listed. They're all unlisted now. This is basically because we all decided to go our own ways. Let's start off with 2018. So this is when we first decided to get going. Not too bad, right? 3 months and we made 15,000. Not bad at all. Now, I will tell you it says 29 cars. That's because it says that's how many cars are delisted on the profile right now. We did have a lot more cars than this at one point, but this is what's still unlisted on the platform, so it is what it is. Not really a way to change that. Y'all can call my bluff, whatever you want, but let's just get down to the numbers. 2019, not bad. 267,000 for the year. I mean, this is awesome, right? So it shows this is possible to make this a legit business. Now, if you need help getting into this and make it profitable, then let me know, because sometimes when you see this stuff, it's not really that profitable. Some people can be showing you some fake numbers. I hope that by now you guys would understand that I'm not that guy. Like, I'm just trying to help you guys out to make sure that you guys don't make the same mistakes. January, February, that's where we started basically really amping up things. You can see March, that really started kicking off. April, May, did not too bad. June, July, 32,000, August, and you can see you went from 32,000, and we're same dip we're in right now. We're in the August month where boom, you start losing some money. But check that out. I mean, those are pretty impressive numbers. There are many ways you can go about all this stuff to change this up and basically make more money. I know some of you guys are crushing this. You're probably way above what I'm showing you from the past, but this is what 2019 was looking like, right? Before anybody really started getting into this. And I know that there's some of you OGs that have been around since way back. We kind of got in a little bit late on the bandwagon, but it was still kind of at the tip. So we were in the beginning, but it was just, we were figuring it out just like everybody else, like I said. So let's go into, remember 2020 was supposed to be a bad year, right? Let me show you what we did in 2020. So look at that. We were basically down 40,000 year over year. I mean, that's not bad at all, right? In 2020, boom, you can see right there, April, that's when California got shut down. Everything was just gone, right? So there's definitely some things to think about. We still did pretty well. October, November, they did it all right. December was still kind of slow. Remember, everybody was still kind of worried about going out. Everybody was telling us, you know, we were getting the orders for lockdowns. We were getting orders for not going out, having big gatherings. So clearly, things were a lot lower than they should have been. 2020 was really on the, it was starting off super well, and it was just gonna be ridiculous. It was gonna be a good year. It was gonna be better over 2019. But considering everything that happened in 2020, I'm not mad at it. We still took a $40,000 loss year over year, like I said. But when you look at it, there is definitely ways you can make money with this, right? You can make money through doing this, and you can make money doing it on your own personal fleet. There's so much that goes into all this stuff, and there's so much that you don't really think about until it happens, and you can do everything you can to try and prevent it, but it's not always possible. There are ways you can learn what to do and what not to do. Now, there are ways to find out how to handle a lot of things in situations, renters, Turo, all that stuff, and it's all free, it's all out there. You just have to go take the time to find it. If you ever need any help, be sure to reach out. We have been through it all. If it's that much easier just to make that phone call or get some of that training, by all means, reach out. And I'm not trying to come on here and be a complete sales pitch, but I just want to give you guys a little bit of my history, what it looks like, and why I started doing what I did out here. There's reasons why we're able to be good at what we do, and I just try and make sure that I just learn from my mistakes and not make the same ones twice. That's all we do, right? You go out there, you live, you learn, you try and figure out what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong, making sure that you're tweaking what you're doing wrong. And quite simply, if you're doing something wrong, it's just a learning experience. Don't be beating yourself up over it. It is what it is. We're all learning. We're all learning what to do in life, how to go about it. And if you're new to business, period, you just got to make sure you do your part and learn from your experiences. Keep stepping forward. Make sure when you fall forward so that way you can see what you're going to hit. I think Denzel Washington says either fall forward so you can see what you hit or land on your back so you can see how to get back up. I don't know, well, something like that. But regardless, we're all trying to make it through this thing called life, trying to do the best we can to provide for what we have, all trying to do what we can to make that extra buck, right? That's what it comes down to. We're all trying to make some money and make a future for ourselves, not have to work for the man. So hopefully this helped out a little bit. It's kind of eye-opening and it's a little jaw-dropping when you see those numbers. It's just kind of, it's huge, right? Now there's a lot that goes into that. There's a lot of overhead, there's a lot of expenses, but you can actually make it to where that process is super profitable and you're not spending, say, you know, 25,000 a month when you're only making 30, so you're only making 10,000. Like, yeah, that's cool and all, but then what happens when something goes down, something takes a turn for the worst, and then you're stuck? Are you prepared for it? That's where, like I said, don't over leverage yourself. Make sure you got money in the bank for those downtimes, for the recalls, for whatever may get thrown at you. Hope this helped out. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Later, y'all.